All right, so we're going to begin with this video first, and then when she's done, we're going to dive deeper into it.
There are some psychology facts about attraction coming from a psych major. This is all based off of evolutionary psychology and what they found. Evolutionary psychology found that men tend to be more attracted to youth and physical signs of fertility. Things like clear skin, facial symmetry, waist to hip ratio that looks like an hourglass, and high energy all signals reproductive health. That's why these traits are usually idealized across cultures. Women tend to be more attracted to resources, stability, and strength. From an evolutionary standpoint, a partner who can provide food, protection, and long-term support increases the chance of her offspring surviving. So this can show as attraction to confidence, status, or ambition, not just looks. Kissing has evolved as a way to test compatibility. It's not just romantic, it helps us subconsciously assess pheromones, immune compatibility, and hormonal reactions. That's why a bad kiss can kill attraction even if someone looks really good on paper. This is from evolutionary psychology though, so take it how you will.
All right, so now let's dive deeper into it. Let's begin.
There are only 3 reasons why people will respect you. 1, those who can offer value. 2, those who can hurt you, potentially hurt you. And 3, those who think highly of themselves. If you're able to communicate that one way or another, you're going to gain respect wherever you go. So today we're going to be talking about how to achieve this through 8 different sets of behavior that you guys can apply in your life that will bring respect to you. Where no matter where you go, you're going to have an aura, a presence about you that inspires people to treat you with respect. All right. And it's very important because when you don't do this, you send signs of weakness and it causes people to lowball you. It causes people to disrespect you. It causes people to think to not have a very high opinion of you. And this creates a resentment within you that causes you to behave in such a way that inspires more disrespect. All right. So let's begin. First things first, patience. Never feeling rushed. So that means this: never speaking too fast, never moving too fast, never responding too fast, never reacting too fast, never letting somebody rush you. An example is this: basketball, right? I play a lot of basketball. And one of the things about basketball is that this is how you shoot a basketball. You put the ball here and you shoot, okay? The problem is that when there's a defender, a lot of basketball players will instinctively rush the release. In other words, they feel like somebody's coming at them, and rather than doing their normal shot, they go like too fast, and it fucks up the mechanics. What happens here is that they're allowing the pressure to influence them. They have no presence of mind. They don't know that the slow route is actually the fast way, that taking your time actually allows you to do it quicker. So this actually reminds me of the scene of Titanic when Jack, who got played by Rose, when the water was rushing and he was trying to open the door while the water is like drowning them, right? And he was like looking around. You can easily see somebody rushing that and never being able to open the key. But when you're in tight pressure situation, what you have to do is not act, but find a way to relax your mind. Then you'll be able to behave. Being able to demonstrate this relaxation, this walking at your own pace, signals to people mental strength, signals to people that you have a strong grasp on who you are as a person. But if you allow people to rush you, if you're rushing everywhere, everything you're rushing, you move quick, you react quick, what tends to happen is that it diminishes people's respect, right? It's one thing me speaking fast and speaking like this. It's another thing me speaking like this. There is a clear difference in how and the type of aura that I create around me by just speaking at a much not like a freaking sloth, right? But much speaking at a slower, slightly slower pace, moving at a slightly slower pace will create an aura of power, an aura of somebody who has confidence in themselves. Never rushing anything. Never let people see you being rushed. It'll create an aura of regality. The next one is a level of boldness and audacity. This to me is one of the most powerful ways to eliminate timidity, right? Boldness and audacity isn't being like vulgar or isn't being criminal, none of that shit, right? For example, there was this one girl that I was dating, and she used to be, she was Russian, but she used to be very very like angry girl, right? And I was very young at that time, and she would like say, "Hey, what the fuck, Alexis? Where are you?" I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with this girl, right? And it happened 2 or 3 times, and each time she would do that, she would get even more fucking psycho, like a freaking crazy, like a goddamn polar bear. And I remember one time, and the thing is, she was so hot, and I was young, and I was like, man, I understand she's Lucifer, but she's hot. And then one time, she, what was it that she messed with? I think, yeah, I had a Larry Bird poster, and she drew a Hitler mustache, people. Okay, and I was like, this is not funny. She was like, I was like, you've been a little. I don't know why you've been acting like this, but this is a little bit too far. This was a gift. She was like, oh, my fun. I was like, you know what? You should get out. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, you should get the fuck out. You're taking this way too far. Get out. I was like, no, get out. Like, I even started recording like the voice message just in case she you know what I'm saying? Just in case she would go psycho mode and say some shit that I didn't do. Anyways. And I kicked her out. And to be honest with you, I could see how that was so sudden for her, because at that time I was a really nice person, and I actually I was a very like a pushover. But something in me, when she did that, that was too far. That was way too far. And I told her, get the fuck out, man. You're not gonna be drawing damn Adolf mustache on Larry Bird. What the fuck is your problem? And the reason why this works is because the boldness that you display, despite being needy or despite being desperate in the past, will communicate to people that you must have some hidden resources that's causing you to act that way. There must be something backing up this confidence. That's what that means. So if you were acting super needy, for example, and then they assume that you weren't gonna leave, and then you leave, what you're communicating is that you had more confidence than they thought you had. What you're communicating is that you have something that you have a backup plan that they didn't know they had, that they didn't know you had. You literally increase your power and aura by boldness. And what you'll notice is that the people who you thought wouldn't chase you back will chase you back, simply not because they like you, but simply because of the boldness of it. Oh, and that's why I say, if you created a reputation of being way too timid, of being a pushover, the solution for that is to make up for your mistakes with an equally level of audacity and boldness. So that means if they think you're weak, you just make a bold move and get the fuck out, because just ghost their ass. Make them understand that they've misunderstood you, right? So boldness and audacity is a way to make up for your mistakes. If you make mistakes, a bold move will literally make up for it.
Now, if you guys enjoy this type of content, check out my course, Dark Game, or like I like to call it now, the Complete Man. It's a course that I created for guys who have no idea how to get women in their lives. As you guys can see, I have attracted a life that brings women into my life. I do a lot of social events, art events, meditation events, and I don't do that to get women. But what I notice is that it gets women into your life, right? And in this course, I teach you guys how to do this. I teach you. So that means even if you're friend zone, if you're the type of person that lacks assertiveness, if you were raised by a single mom and you didn't know how to get women, well, this is the course for you. It teaches you how to overcome approach anxiety, how to take action, because a lot of the times you watch these videos and you don't know how to take action, how to break patterns, how to build social circle, a pickup artistry course, right? Understanding your dark side, a bunch of things that helps a guy improve their dating life, right? Where we talk about how to find your purpose, female nature, the mindset game, the outer game, right? How to get her number, how to damage control, how to create competition, first date, using vulnerability, online games, social circle game, how to get threesomes. I mean, the whole shebang and bang, right? And the beauty about this course is that there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't like it, you could just let me know and get a refund. There's the basic course, which is $99, and then there is the one with the bonuses, like that I just read to you. So just look through the sales letter, and there's actually some free clips that you guys can watch, right? I think so, right? No, there isn't, but yeah, just look at it. Let me know if you what you guys think of it. You just give it a try. If you don't like it, I will give you your money back. I've always given people refunds. So yeah, man. Hopefully, I can see you guys inside, and let's get back to the video.